From the Opepco Studios in Oklahoma City, this is an OU Update with Mike Baldwin. I'm Jenny Carlson. Mike, the spring is quickly coming to an end for the Sooners, which is a little bit surprising. Catch us up on where they are in terms of their spring schedule.
Well, they've got 3 practices this week, 2 next week, and then it's the April 14th spring game, which everybody gets a little excited about. They really get after it, divide them into 2 squads. A lot of thousands of fans show up for that. So we're heading down the home stretch here. So they've put a lot of things in place, and now they're into the home stretch to try to figure out what they want to look at and work on over the summer before they come back for 2 days in the fall.
In the last couple weeks, OU's been on spring break, so spring ball was halted in this last week. They practiced, but media didn't really get a chance to talk to anybody or access anybody. As you get a chance to reintroduce yourself almost to these guys, who are you sort of curious to find out about their development? What areas are you most interested in?
Well, I think wide receiver is going to be huge because Ryan Brule set all those records. I mean, when you set that many passing records, we saw a little bit of a drop-off after he got injured late last year. Well, Trey Matois is at the top of that list, the new wide receiver freshman. Jazz Reynolds, the wide receiver who played pretty well last year, came on. Jazz hands, as we called him. Yeah. He had the kidney injury, of course. Wasn't even supposed to maybe participate in spring, but he is. And then you've got Kenny Stills. You just go down the list that they've got a lot of quality wide receivers, but how's all that going to work out? That's probably at the top of the list, but you could go down about any position, whether it's the new defensive ends, the offensive line's a veteran offensive line, doesn't need a lot of work, but some young guys are pushing older guys. As you know, in spring, you could do a lot of storylines, but I think wide receivers tops the list.
That's interesting you say wide receiver because so much emphasis has been put on the defense and where are they going to be. The spring game, to me, that's going to be the thing that people are going to be watching most is what is this defense like under Mike Stoops?
Exactly. Well, I mean, if you really put it top of the list, it's the secondary under Mike Stoops because he's back. He's going to fix everything. It's pretty much the same players. They had good players last year. They just were in the wrong spots at times. They made some mistakes, and then maybe the players are a little overrated. Those are some of the things Mike Stoops is trying to sort through here in spring. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to get an update on him and to see how they play in the spring game.
All right. Thanks, Mike. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.